Horta, the town of Horta. It's beautiful out here today. Unfortunately, we're stuck on the boat for a little while longer while we wait to go ashore for the COVID testing. Hopefully tomorrow and then the next day we can go ashore once we know whether we're clear or not. It took us about 15 days to get here, and man, it was an incredible crossing. It's my first crossing, but from everyone else as well, it was everything we could have asked for and more. We got to experience 0 knots in a complete lake of the Atlantic, as well as all the way up to 30 knot gusts and 20-foot seas coming into Horta on the last few days. And besides the conditions, the crew was incredible. Everyone was always having a good time and looking after each other, chipping in with work here and there, doing their part. And then, man, does this one need to be all one?
Let's go.
Yeah, man, the wildlife was absolutely incredible as well. Saw whales, dolphins 5-6 times, maybe more. And then we also saw the bioluminescence, which one night we were out here and it was just completely calm. We were motoring and it looked like you were almost on a spaceship flying through the stars, because you could shine your light into the water and all these bigger ones would light up underneath, and it was just beautiful. And then there was blue bottles, or Portuguese man-o'-wars, everywhere. We actually caught one, brought it on board, like put the GoPro inside and checked it out, and you could see it, the sail on it moved, and so we're trying to figure out whether or not it actually it directs itself through the wind, which would be cool. Yeah, so we left on the 30th, and even though we had a little bit of an issue with the autopilot in the beginning, which we figured out pretty quickly, we just couldn't contain our enthusiasm, and the beer started flowing like in the morning. We were having a great time. Right off the coast of Anguilla, seas started to calm down to like a couple feet with 10-12 knots off the starboard bow. We were doing 6-7 knots on the boat, hull speed, so it was just a great time. And enough of looking at me, why don't we cut to some awesome sailing footage.
Got out of town on a boat from the southern islands, sailing to reach for a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, and the downhill run to Papeete. Off the wind on this heading live of Marquesas, you got 80 feet of a waterline, nicely making way in a noisy bar in Avalon. I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I've had falling. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman girl who knows the calendar, and you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time.
Oh, I know what you're doing. There's another laser come by. Well, as you can see, we've been having just an absolute blast. I don't know if you caught it in that last video, but we jumped off the bow and removed the net from the keel as we were sailing, so that we could tell we were going a little bit slower. But man, it was crazy. The weather conditions allowed us to have so much opportunities to do things with work in the morning, and then we would play in the afternoon. We threw the spinnaker up one day and just went for it. We went fishing, caught a couple fish, even put out the hammock on the spinnaker pole and hung on to that and had a great time in happy hour. And food, man, it felt like a gourmet 5-star meal this whole time. It was incredible. Also, as we were getting a little bit further north, we just started layering up, and you can see I'm layering up as we go. It's getting colder as we go, so yeah, couldn't ask for anything better on that crossing.
The bloody beautiful dynamite, people! Let's get into it! We're gonna look today! Catching seaweed, I see! Woo! Just like I thought it would look.
Leak. There's a leak on the boat.
Everything in this dishwasher.
It's gonna. There's that block. The block right there.
This is Oryxx!
Chris!
Look at me! I am the captain now!
Watching people press their ugly faces in on you. Can you hear me? Do you?
Oh, hello.
Max just opened the door.
Hello.
Like having a wink or something. Oh my god.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let done. No fish have been lost. But we did have one very funny time. When we all faked of seeing whales.
No, I knew that, didn't he? I knew it. I fucking knew it.
There was one very excited little lass. That's...
I have a bruise from it. Here, see it?
Drop the
Zoom in.
dishes. Drop the dishes in the sink. Made a bit of a bum of herself. And there's you, my love.
Thank you for passing that on.
Come on, we're on it. Here they are.
I wish I could do better by you, 'cause that's what you deserve.
Harder, louder, harder.
You sacrifice
Jelly,
so
harder.
much of
Oh, we better
your
go quick.
life
I'll go get go quick. Go get Dr. Max and we'll come and
Well, I'm chasing my own dreams, sailing around the world. Please know that I'm yours to keep, my beautiful girl. When you cry, a piece of my heart dies, knowing that I may have been the cause. If you were to leave, fulfill someone else's dreams, I think I might totally be lost. You don't ask for no diamond rings, no delicate strings of pearls. That's why I wrote this song to sing, my beautiful girl.